know, don't you?
Yes, we know.
Eric, I can't believe it. There must be some mistake. You don't know what we've been saying.
It's a job for him. He doesn't, isn't it?
Why?
Because Mother's been busy blaming everything on the young man who got this girl into trouble, and saying he shouldn't escape and be made an example of.
That's enough, Sheila.
You haven't made it any easier on me, have you, Mother? But I didn't know it was you. I never dreamt. Besides, you're not that type. You don't drink.
Of course he does. I told you he did.
Told her? Oh, you little sneak.
No, that's not fair, Eric. I could have told her months ago, but of course I didn't. I only told her tonight because I knew everything was coming out. It was simply bound to come out tonight, so I thought you might as well know in advance. I've been through it already, don't forget.
Sheila, I simply don't understand your attitude.
Neither do I. If I had any sense of loyalty.
Now hold on just a minute, Mr. Burling. There'll be plenty of time when I'm gone for you to adjust your family relationships. But for now, I must hear what your son has to tell me. And I'll be obliged if you let us get on without any further interruptions.
Have a drink first.
No!
Yes, I know he's your son and this is your house, but look at him.
All right, fine. You know, I understand a lot of things now that I never understood before.
Don't start on that, I want to get on. When did you first meet this girl?
One night last November,
Where'd you meet her?
in the Palace Bar. So there were 2 or 3 chaps. It's Woofy.
What happened then?
I started talking to her. Stood her a few drinks. Started the far gone by the time we had to go.
Was she drunk too?
She told me afterwards she was a bit... She's because she hadn't had much to eat that morning.
Had she gone there to solicit?
No. No, she hadn't. She wasn't that sort, really. I suppose she didn't really know what to do. There was some woman who wanted her to go there. I never understood about that.
You went back to her lodgings that night?
Yes. I insisted, it seems. I was in that state where one easily turns nasty, and I threatened to make a row.
So she let you in?
Yes. And that's what happened. I don't even remember it. That's the hellish part. How stupid it all is. Eric, how could you?
Sheila, take your mother to the drawing room.
But I want to.
I said, take your mother to the drawing room. Go on, Sybil.
When'd you see her again?
About a fortnight afterwards.
By appointment.
No. I couldn't remember her name or where she lived. All very vague. But I happened to see her again at the Palace Bar.
More drinks.
Yes. This time I wasn't so bad.
We went back to her room again.
Yes. And this time we talked a bit. She told me something about herself, and I talked too. I told her my name, what I did.
And you made love again?
Yes. I wasn't in love with her or anything, but she's pretty, a good sport.
So you had to go to bed with her.
Well, I'm old enough to be married, aren't I? I'm not married. I eat these fat old tarts around the town.
I don't want any of that from you.
I don't want any of that from either. We'll settle it afterwards. Did you arrange to see each other after that?
Yes. The next time, or time after that, she thought she was going to have a baby. She wasn't sure. And then she was.
Of course, and of course she was worried.
Yes, and so was I. I was in a hell of a state about it.
Did she propose that you ought to marry her?
No, she didn't want me to marry her. Said I didn't love her and all that.
So what did you propose to do?
If she hadn't any money left, And she didn't have a job, didn't try again for one. So I offered to give her enough money to get her by until she refused to take any more.
How much did you give her altogether?
I suppose about 50 pounds. all told.
50 pounds on top of the drinking and going around town. Where did you get 50 pounds from?
That's my question too.
Got it from the office.
My office?
Yes.
Are you saying that you stole the money?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
See,